All right, what's up, fellas? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL corner, now coaching you guys up. All right, so this is a very quick video. I'm just going to discuss alignment and understanding when is the best time to use them, okay? The different techniques. Now, the way to find the different techniques and how to practice them, I got them all in the video series. It's called my One-on-Ones Mastery. Make sure you email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com to get that. Also, make sure you watch all the videos on the channel, okay? All right. So we got Josh Norman, and this is when he was against Deshaun Jackson. I'll say this: if you're able to get with a guy like Deshaun Jackson and practice your one-on-ones every single day in the off season, I'm not saying every single day, but at least 3 to 4 times a week, man, and then you know the techniques to use, you will become elite. Because this guy, like I posted a video the other day. Deshaun Jackson is not a big guy. I mean, shoot, 160, 165, dripping wet, 5'9", maybe, I don't know his exact height, but you know how sometimes they boost the they boost a couple inches, right? So he could be 5'8" and some change. But the point is, he's very hard to guard. He's extremely quick, extremely fast, and he knows what he's doing. So my tip for you today, before I even get into alignment, is go against the best receiver possible every single day as much as you can. Go against the best. And if you know the correct techniques, you're practicing perfect technique, you're gonna improve naturally. It's just you're just gonna get better because you're going against the best receivers. So don't go against some dude who's not that. I mean, if obviously the work the technique, you're gonna get better too. So go against whoever is available. Don't go against but go against the best. Go against the best possible, and you're gonna get better, right? All right. So I'm gonna let this rep play, and I'm gonna show you. This is a training camp rep with Josh Norman and Deshaun Jackson. I just noticed one thing about it. It has to do with alignment. Yeah, man. I mean, he's a slippery guy. He's very quick, very fast. All right. So one thing I noticed is this. Look, in the game, there's gonna be certain times we talk about 3rd and short, red zone, 4th and short, where we must really play hard inside. Okay. So or 2-man. We talked about that. So this technique, something that will really help Josh Norman out right here, is a technique that I like to call strike and get back to balance. Okay? Now here's the thing. If you are too far inside, so I'm looking at him, and it's hard to tell, like because of the angle, but I can tell right here, looking at his foot and this foot, and then where he is, if you're too far inside, it's going to force you to open the gate. Okay? If you're too far inside. Now you can still get a shuffle in and still widen him out, but on a speed release, like bam. If he goes and you're too far inside, I'm talking about, because his goal is, it looks like he wants to play inside shade, inside leverage, which is, perfect. Remember, you can play outside depending on what the coverage is, depending on what your coach wants, depending on who you're going against. You can play inside shade, right? Because we talk about 3rd and short, 4th and short, or on a different route when you think he's going to go deep, right? You can play outside shade. If he's too far inside, I mean, I say too far inside, but if his alignment is really far inside, he has a tight split, then you can play outside shade, right? And you do outside strike and get back to balance. You can do outside kick step. You can just do outside soft shoot. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff. But my thing is how you line up. So remember, if you're too far inside, so I see a lot of high school guys, because coaches, sometimes are like, hey, I want you in, don't let him inside, don't let him inside. You got to do what you got to do, right? But just be aware of what's going to happen. You're going to easily get stacked. And if you're going against a slippery, super fast, quick guy like Deshaun Jackson, he's going to stack you. He's going to get right by you if you're too far inside. So how do you line up? Yo, this is how you do it. His inside eye. So if we want to be inside shade, his inside eye is going to split your feet. So like, you're not going to be too far inside. You're basically going to be a little bit like just imagine him standing up, and his inside eye splits your when your feet are parallel like this, like that. Now, if you were outside shade, same thing but the other side. His outside eye is going to split you. And then if your head up, obviously your head up. That's going to allow you to, even on a speed release, it doesn't matter what type of release he is. If you want to do a strike and get back to balance, which is more of an aggressive technique, you'll be able to do it even if he does a speed release, and you'll be able to hit something, right? You better hit the shoulder pad or something when you do it. Now remember, on a strike and get back to balance, your feet. So you're gonna pop them, and then you're gonna pop your feet. Gonna come back to balance. You're gonna basically take a step back. So it's like a jab. It's not a lunge. It's like bam. It's like and you're gonna step with it. You're just like bam, get back to balance. You know, and your feet. So you're gonna pop them. Your hands are gonna stun them a little bit, and then your feet gonna get back to right where we are, but you're gonna take a step back. So then he still has to beat you with his feet, because you're gonna get back to balance, and then he's still gonna have to go around you, and then you're gonna be able to shuffle. So I have myself doing it against my boy Timon, who went to University of Charleston. I got my boy Rosh doing it in the video series, and I want to make sure you guys see that, because right here, let's watch it again. You see how he missed him? It's not that he did well, and he can do better with getting back to balance, because it's like you naturally, let's say you strike and you stay there, kinda, right? Or you just run, you naturally just gonna open up again. We do not want to open up the gate. It's just a bad habit, because you'll never be able to guard anybody. So unless they're not fast. But when you're going against elite guys, man, your feet gonna have to save you. They're gonna have to help you. You know what I mean? That's why this is one of my favorite techniques. You know, I was talking to my boy Rosh the other day. He said his bread and butter is definitely strike and get back to balance with your feet. But one of the main things is, look, if you're gonna do it, you cannot be too far inside, yo, because you'll miss. You'll miss, and then you'll be forced to open the gate. So alignment matters. Make sure that you're not too far inside. Make sure you split his eye. His inside eye splits your feet. If you're an outside shade, his outside eye splits your feet. And then, or if you head up, obviously, head up. It's easy. But you want to be able to pop something. Sometimes you may throw something out there, right? You may throw it out there and not hit anything. But then that's when your feet will save you, because you're gonna bounce back anyways. You're gonna not hop back. Let me not say that word. You're gonna get back to balance, so you're gonna step back. So it's like a bam, get back, bam, get back, and now I can shuffle. I have a couple clips of my high school. I think I have two guys who did it correctly. One kid name is Max. I don't know his last name, but he was he was either in the Rivals 101s or Nike Open 101s, but he got offers from everywhere. This kid can ball, yo. he did it correctly, and I think what was the other kid's name? It would start with an R, like Elias Rikus or something like that. I don't even know. Maybe I can go back and look. But strike and get back to balance, man. It's an awesome technique. Again, if you're trying to get better in your one-on-ones, man, I really want all my guys to get that technique video series in my training programs, because all my guys that I've trained, man, are seeing drastic results, yo. And my goal is definitely to reach more people and to help more guys get scholarships and offers, and to be able to ball in the NFL and ball in CFL. And look, it's a process. It may click with you immediately. Usually when I train guys, it may click depending on how fast of a learner you are. But it's not something that is just gonna happen overnight. You definitely gonna have to rep it, reps. But the least you can do is know what you're doing. So when you do something wrong, okay, you know what? I know what I did incorrectly right there, and I can fix it. And that's where I come in. I can fix it, right? And then you just rep it until you master it. That's why I call it one-on-ones mastery. But simple stuff like this. I'm gonna play it one more time, man. Lining up too far inside can get you got, and then not getting back to balance and on your press with this technique. You can get got. And that's the thing about one-on-ones, man. Like, nobody's there to save you. You don't have a linebackers, no safeties, nothing. You are by yourself, right? So if you want to play cornerback, you want to play DB, safety, you're going to have to know how to play one-on-ones, and you're going to have to look good in them, because you are all by yourself. It's really 2-on-1. It's the quarterback and the receiver. And you need everything humanly possible You need the training. You need to be in shape. You need to have all of that. The knowledge, the know-how, the reps, the experience to make sure that you're elite. And that's my goal for every single person that watches this video. So email me, cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Get the virtual training so we can get you right. And I'm excited. We got a lot of videos coming. I'm gonna link up with my boy Billy probably in the next couple of days. And we're gonna get some more videos. We're gonna talk about getting off blocks. I got a couple techniques to do that. That's one thing I really never really got blocked, yo. I remember the first time I got blocked. I'm not gonna go. It was I was at Fork Union, and in high school they can't really cut. They can't chop block. In high school you can't chop block. So when I was going to prep school, they got college rules. Man, the first play, this dude got me so good. Like he came up to me, start block me, and then boom. That's the first time and the only time I ever got chop block. And that was like welcome to college ball. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna teach you guys how not to get blocked, how to get off of blocks, and how to approach it from the right perspective and technique. Cause I'm the technique guy. All right. Email me, guys. Peace. Stay tuned for the next video.